Alright guys, BLM here, we're back with more Mad Max. I just realized I said I was going to restart the game because our frame rate's starting to get fucked, but I forgot to do that, but oh well. Yeah, we're currently in the process of trying to unlock the next main mission, which I believe this is the last time we're going to have to do this, thankfully, but we do have to complete 3 Wasteland missions, and oh, did we already build 2 projects? We did? Wait, when? When did we do that? Okay, cool. I could have sworn we only did 1. But, okay, so we need to do 2 more Wasteland missions. Yeah, when the fuck did that happen? Well, also at the last episode, I pretty much spent the entire episode talking about who I think even has a shot of coming back from the Survivor seasons for Survivor 40. So I kind of went through seasons 1 through 10. If you want to listen to that, you can at the end of the last 10 minutes of the last episode, but I mean, who cares? What was I doing? Wasteland missions. So, how should we do this one then? Yeah, we'll probably try that one. The closest to a fast travel point. Yeah, so season 11 now. Who do I think has a shot from season 11? I think Danny. Danny was in the running for Game Changers. I think she definitely has a shot. I think that's about it, right? I mean, obviously Stephanie. Like, I'm including only people from the original season, so I mean, I already talked about Stephanie. Trying to think though. I mean, again, Rafe probably wants nothing to do with Survivor anymore. He's a pretty successful writer. And even then, I don't know if they would ask him at this point. Yeah, I think that's it. I think Danny's the only one. I would love to see Judd back. That would be cool. Even Cindy. Actually, Cindy was in the running for, if I remember right, I believe Cindy and Jamie, both that were actually in the running for Blood versus Water. Like, they were both actually in the casting process. So, I mean, I think that's a good sign for them, but it's like, at the end of the day, I think that's probably the only season that they come back with is probably, like, with Blood versus Water. And I could see Cindy coming back more so than Rafe. Especially because her sister, I believe she was there with her sister, who was Mindy, who was on Rock of Love. And supposedly she was a pretty good character on that, too. So I feel like maybe they would want some of that. I don't know. Fuck. Are we even supposed to break it? Maybe we're just supposed to walk up to it.
Right. I'll remain with the angel.
No? No? I don't want to waste an explosive on it. Okay, you know what? No, we're picking another mission. Well, the thing is, do these have to be in this area? No, right? They could just be any Wasteland missions? Okay, I think maybe we'll do... There was one here. Yeah, this one. Which doesn't seem like it'll be too difficult. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I'm trying to think of who else. Yeah, I think that's about it from Guatemala that even have a shot. I think everyone else is pretty... No, I mean... I can talk about Bobby John. I think Bobby John has a slim shot of coming back at some point, but not much. Pretty much anyone I'm not mentioning, I feel like pretty much has a 0% chance of ever playing Survivor again. And like even the ones I'm mentioning, like someone like Judd, I think Judd has a 0% shot. I don't know why I'm mentioning Judd, but like Bobby John, even Bobby John, I think has like a 1%, 0.5% shot of ever coming back. Like it's very small, but I think like I wouldn't be like I mean I would be surprised, but. I think there's a realm of possibility where he would come back. Oh, am I going the wrong way? I am, aren't I? Okay, then we got Panama. So the people there, I don't think they want Aris back, right? I mean, I feel like the only reason they want Aris the first time for Blood versus Water was because of Vetus. Like, I don't think they would want Aris back. Like, I just don't see the reason to bring him back. Daniel De Lorenzo supposedly was in the casting mix for 38. And to be honest, again, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I mean, she was pretty quiet for most of Heroes vs. Villains, but she did have a pretty good like boot sort of episode. Not good in sense of like she looked good, but I mean like good as in like interesting and like a fun episode sort of thing. And like a fun meltdown and everything. And then she obviously, I think it was a big character in her first season. So it's like, though I don't think she's really remembered well for her first season, which is a shame. Like, I think if you rewatch Panama, Danielle's a pretty big character on that season. But yeah, I would like to see Danielle play again. I think that'll be fun. And I think she's she's supposedly in the, in the running sometimes. So where is this? Is it in the cave or... Actually, we did this before, didn't we? I think we died, though, if I remember right. Actually, I don't know why I got out of my car. So, yeah, there's that. Who else? Terry Dietz, I think, is still in the running. I think... Again, I'm actually surprised that he wasn't on Game Changers, in retrospect. Like, I think... To me, it's surprising that it was Brad Culpepper on there instead of... or like, I mean, really, just like, I thought, like, even Troy's in, like, I thought it would have been, Terry Dietz over them. Especially because that, like, he'd just come off of his exit where he, obviously he had to leave because of his son and everything. I thought they would bring Terry Dietz back because of that. I guess not. But I'm hoping he gets another shot. Again, like, I would love to see Terry Dietz play a full second time. Again, I love Terry Dietz the first time. Obviously, I mean, he didn't play the best game in the world. I mean, he was in a position where he needed to win out, and he came so close to doing so. Again, he's probably one of the best. I mean, he's definitely one of the best challenge competitors in the history of Survivor. I mean, what? That's really a thing? We really died from a trap? Okay, cool. So I'd like to see Terry Dietz play again. Cirie, obviously. I mean, yeah. I would actually be surprised if Cirie's not in 40. We'll see. Who else is there? Shane Powers. Shane Powers would be fantastic. Obviously, he had the bad experience with Second Chance. And also with Lynn gone now, I think he's really pissed off. Because obviously he's good friends with Lynn. And with her gone now, I think he really is pissed off with Survivor. So I don't know if he would come back. But it would be cool.
Yes, I understand. If you need something to come
Courtney Merritt would be funny. She's not coming back. Bruce would be funny, but again, no. Austin Carty. I would like to see Austin Carty play again, to be honest. I think Austin Carty could be a fun player. But it's like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like I'm not heartbroken that he hasn't played again and that he won't ever play again. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, I think really, again, like, I think Shane, I think the top 5, I think each of the top 5, I mean, maybe except for Aris, have a shot of playing again. I think that's about it for that season. Then we got 13, which is pretty bad. I mean, it's so funny because like 13 is like now, like, Cook Islands is such a mixed season, but for me it's terrible. It's such a bad season. It's like it's in my bottom tier. It's like I don't get why. I mean, like because people talk about, oh my god, there's so many great characters. Like there's 4, if that. I mean, okay, whatever. Okay, so. Oh shit, again? Okay. And then there's a lot of traps. Oh no, I did not see that. I didn't see that one until like the very end. Alright, let's just use our health thing. Yeah, who else is there? There is... Oh, actually, I didn't even start. Cook Islands. So yeah, there's Yule. I think Yule has a shot. It's just a matter of whether he wants to come back or not. I think that's really what it is with Yule. What? I actively went to the side so I would avoid it. What the fuck? Then Ozzy. I don't want to ever see Ozzy play again. I didn't want to see Ozzy play for a 4th time. Not necessarily because I'm anti-Ozzy, but more so because I thought his story arc was so perfect in South Pacific that would have been a perfect end to his Survivor career. But then he had the ruin of Game Changers, and then now it's like what are we doing? I don't want to see Ozzy ever play again. What? Oh my god, this is brutal. You can't even see because it's so... Oh, I just realized I have a fucking flashlight. I forgot about that. I'm a fucking idiot. But yeah, don't need to see Ozzy play again, though I do think he'll be in the running for certain seasons. But to be honest, even Jeff Probst didn't want him back for Game Changers. So I don't even know. Because the thing is, like, with Ozzy, it's like there's just better versions of him now with Joe and, to a degree, Malcolm. I think Malcolm's different, but still, I think casting looks at them as, like, similar characters. In the sense that they're, like, sort of free-spirited, long-haired people. And obviously, I think Malcolm's more of an intellectual than... Ozzy. Like, I think Ozzy and Joe, I think Joe is like a mix of, like, he's not as strategic as Malcolm, but he's still somewhat strategic, and he's not as physical as Ozzy, but he's still pretty physical. I mean, like, he's kind of, I mean, to be honest, he might be as physical as Ozzy. And then Penner, I think Penner's still in the running for. I think he would definitely be someone that they would bring back. Then again, I don't think Penner wants to come back. Right? I wouldn't think he would want to come back considering the stuff that's going on with his wife, where she is. She's, I believe, has cancer, right? And like it's pretty serious, or not cancer. She has the other one, dementia or something. No, what does she have? I forgot what she has. She has something that's not looking good. Oh wait, I know her Stacy Tidal is her name, right? Oh, ALS. Okay, that was actually different than what I was thinking. Either way, I mean, it's still bad. So yeah. Yeah, that's not great, but and I think because of that we probably won't see Penner on Survivor for a little while. Then again, Penner's getting old though. I mean, I don't. We might. That might. I mean, Philippines might have been the end of Penner. Who knows? I would love to see him play again though. And then I would love to see Cowboy play again, but Cowboy's never playing again. I think that's it. I think Penner, Yuzi. Oh no, Parvati and Candice. I don't know, I forgot about them. But I think Parvati, Candice, Ozzy, Yule, Penner are the 5 that have a chance of coming back. And really, again, they're the only 5 that are interesting from that season, pretty much.
I can tell there's one who knows how to cook powder here.
And if I was that one?
I think everyone else is pretty much no shot. I would love to see Nate play again. I think Nate's been underrated, like a pretty forgotten about character from Cook Islands. I think he's pretty fun, but again, he's not coming back. I mean, Cook Islands has the worst. I think Cook Islands has the worst cast in Survivor history. Like it's, like they're only like half the cast is even remotely interesting. It's like everyone else is so fucking boring, or just normal, and it's like
get yourself to Jade's lighthouse.
It brings nothing to the game. Like, none of them are playing the game. Right. Very few of them are playing the game. Okay. So that was the end of that mission? Was that the end? Yeah, okay, so we have one more to do. Yeah, to be honest, it doesn't really matter to me which one we do. We might as well do one in the easier area, just so that we can get through a bit quicker. Maybe we'll go ahead and do the Jeet one there. I mean, maybe that's what we'll do. We might as well collect all the loot and everything, though. Oh. Okay. So yeah, I think that's it from that. Fiji, I think Earl has a shot. I don't think Yao Man wants to play again, right? I think that's, and also I don't know if they would bring back Yao Man at this point, considering how old he is and all that sort of stuff. So I don't know, but I think, yeah, I think it might just be Earl. I would love to see Dreams back. I would like to see Rocky back. I would like to see, I mean, to be honest, even Anthony, I wouldn't mind seeing play again. I think he has a cool, I think he would have a interesting redemption arc. And like Dream, did I mention Dreams already? I don't know. And then even Alex, I think Alex would have been a cool person to have on like Fans vs Favorites or something. But I think at this point it's long gone. I think the only people that have a shot, I think really Earl is the only one that has a shot from Fiji. Actually, we might as well build the armory thing since we had it. See, I think Earl's the only one from that. I think China. I would like to think that Todd would be in the running, but the shame is that he's never been asked back, and it's so strange. I don't get why Todd has never been asked back. Considering, I mean, obviously, and I think he would have a great redemption arc. I mean, he has the stuff that's happened in his personal life with the alcoholism and everything. I think, I believe he's currently sober still. So he has all that stuff. I mean, okay, where the fuck is the armory? Like, I don't get why he's not even in the running.
I think Jeet wants to jaw with you.
But yeah, I think Amanda would have a shot. Even then, I don't know. Courtney, I don't really see coming back. James, I think James could have a shot. And even, I mean, in Ghost Island, they were still talking about James and his idol stuff and all that. So it's like, I feel like James would have a shot coming back. I think that's probably it, right? Oh, well, PG, I think PG's done, right? I don't think they're bringing PG back again after
We know how to cook
Second
that
Chance.
powder, but we don't.
I think, well, Amanda and James, I think, are the only two. I would love to say Todd, but I don't know if Todd
Gotta
would be in
recon
the
a
running.
source for that, and then something that we can't mine: salty peat. Gotta farm that. Frozen pissing on corpses. You gotta find sulfur and peat.
No. I bring you the prisoner. You get me ammo.
And
That's the deal.
Take these. It's all I got. You need more, you get me more sulfur and peat.
Okay. Huh. So what should we do? Okay, we need to do one more. Maybe we'll go there. We'll do that one. Ah, shit, wrong button. Okay, we're not fast travel right now?
I'll mark anything I find with red flares.
Oh, we have to do multiple of those. Oh, okay, that's not fun. Okay, maybe we won't do this mission. Maybe we'll try this one. So yeah, yeah, that's it for that. Micronesia, I think Natalie Bolton, and I think Eric. I think that's it. I don't think anyone else, any of the other newbies are coming back. I would love to see Tracy play again. I think Tracy was a pretty good player. I got screwed over by a multitude of things, but yeah, I think I think really at the end of the day, I think only Eric and Natalie have a shot of playing again. All the newbies there. Then we got 17 with Gabon. Gabon, I think Kenny has a shot of playing again. Is that it? I'm trying to think. Like I'm literally trying to think through the cast. I mean, Randy possibly has a shot. Corinne, I don't know, probably not, right? I would say Corinne just because she was on Amazing Race, but it does seem like production is not super happy with Max and Corinne right now. So I don't know.
You believe that? They need to cling to it.
That's probably about it.
I see an acute necessity.
So what? Kenny and Randy possibly. I think that's it for Gabon. And possibly Corinne. That's it. Then we got Tocantins. Tocantins, I think JT. I think JT will play again. I would be surprised if JT does not ever play again. I don't think Steven wants to play again. I would like to see Aaron play again. I just don't think it'll happen. Same thing with Taj.
And find plenty extra. Fix up my hull.
Okay, so what do we gotta do with this?
The eastern tunnels. That's where you'll find the steel.
Alright, let's actually, like, we have the list, right? These are all the ones that we have available to us right now. So yeah, maybe we'll try that one. So where is that? Where's the eastern tunnels? I assume it's that. No, it's not. Which one is it then? Oh, eastern. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I just realized. Eastern tunnels. It's that? Yeah, that's far away. It's really in the middle of nowhere. Look, where's the closest fast travel point? This? Eesh, I don't know. Maybe we can try this. Yeah. Let's go ahead and try that one. That's the Hope one, right? So, who else is there? I'm still trying to think. From 18. So there's JT. I think Coach is still in the running. I think Tyson is still in the running. I think that's it, though. Yeah, I don't think any pre-mergers. I think pretty much every pre-merger from a season before season 28 is probably out of the running. No. I think. All right, definitely before 20. I think any pre-merger is out. Like no chance. But I think there are probably some from like because I was thinking like 27 has John Cody. I think that has a shot. But well, who cares? Okay, whatever. Yeah, 18. Yeah, I think JT, Coach, and Tyson are the only three. Possibly Sierra, but again, Sierra. And I think Taj would be back. I think they would bring Taj back if she wanted to, but she doesn't want to. And Sierra, same thing. I don't think she wants to. And even then, even if she said yes, I think at this point it's kind of more of a mixed bag on whether she'll be, whether they would pick her or not. I think Taj they would pick though. I think they would pick Taj if she wanted to come back, but she doesn't. So yeah. And depending on the cast, I think if they, to be honest, like Taj and Suri are pretty similar in terms of archetype, so I feel like they would pick Suri over Taj, but still, who knows. Then we got 19. Probably no one at this point. I don't think anyone from 19's ever playing again. I don't think. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I really can't even. I mean, unless there's like a blood versus water thing and they really want Parvati and John on there for some reason. So I mean, maybe Fincher there, but it's like I don't see anyone else. I mean, I don't think Laura Moret's ever playing again. I don't think, you know, like Brett's not playing, Natalie's not playing, Mick's not playing, Russell obviously is blacklisted. Who else? Monica's not playing again.
The rigs.
Jason, I wouldn't be opposed to a Jason return, but he's not coming back. Shambo does not want to play again. Who else is there? Then, yeah, I mean, I just don't think there's anyone. Dave Ball would be cool, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, I don't think there's anyone. Eric Cardona would be cool, but again, like, I don't think anyone's coming back from Samoa at this point. I think they're done. Obviously, Heroes vs. Villains was All-Stars. So we get to Nicaragua. I think Marty still has a shot, but the more and more time goes on, the less his shot is. Like, the more and more difficult it's going to be. And the fact that he hasn't returned up until this point is very worrying. I would love to see Marty play again, though. I think Marty is a very, very savvy player and really a guy that would be really fun on a replay, but I just don't know if it'll happen. Wait, why is it? Whatever.
Rig. Should be to the right. This was an ambush.
Who else is there? Can we not get through? Oh, we have to break it open with our thing. Okay. Not the button I meant. Okay. I mean, like, again, Fabio, I don't think is ever coming back unless they do an all winners. I think he would be one of those that could make the cut. Chase, probably not at this point, even though I would like to see Chase play again. Again, I think Chase was a good player. Oh, we can't even get through. Okay. Sash, no. Jane, probably not at this point. Holly, I wouldn't mind seeing Holly, but again, I think it's another one where it's like, I think it's too far gone now.
Buzzards.
And where, like, Dawn is a more memorable character at this point, I don't know if Holly has much of a shot. Though I wouldn't mind seeing Holly play again. Okay. Oh, fuck. Then Dan Lembo would be fun, but no. I think that's about it, right? I mean, I think Marty and possibly Holly. I think Brenda probably not at this point. I mean, I don't think Brenda is coming back. And Jimmy T would be fun. Even Tyrone would be fun because there's a good amount of fun characters from that season. I believe Alina was in the running to come back for 23 for whatever reason, but obviously that didn't follow through. And to be honest, I think at this point Alina's done too. Obviously, I think there's better people to bring back than Alina at this point in terms of like that archetype. So okay, let's replenish our health. So I think at the end of the day, I think, and again, Nyanka, I think would be someone that they would bring back if it wasn't for the fact that she quit. So I think at the end of the day, I think Marty and possibly Holly. I think that's, and even Marty is like is pretty low. I think at this point, I would love to see him back, but I think it's just wishful thinking at this point. Fuck, there's so many of them. Okay. who else is there? So 22. Obviously, I think Andrea. I think Andrea is one of these people that I think they will always ask Andrea back, because I think she'll always play hard, and I think she's obviously an attractive young female. She's like, oh yeah, I think that's like, I think Andrea will always get asked back. It's just a matter of whether she will come back or not. And I don't know if she will at this point. I don't know. I think it'll be interesting. I mean, the fact that she's already a 3-time player is kind of mind-blowing, considering I never found Andrea on the show to be that memorable. I mean, especially like Andrea, her first time, I didn't think was that memorable outside of the Matt Elrod stuff. I think she was more memorable her second time, and then obviously her third time she was kind of Purple Andrea until the very end of her season. So it's like, I don't know if they'll bring her back. I don't know if anyone else from... I mean, I think Nat 10 has a shot. Again, she was in the running for second chance. I do think there's a possibility, but I think, again, at this point, I feel like there's other people in that archetype that they would have over her. Yeah, it's funny just how long it's been since Second Chance. So I remember like when Second Chance, when the voting was going on, that was probably the most exciting point in being like a Survivor fan and everything. But it's like, it's already been like almost 4 years since that. So it's kind of weird. How far is this already? 31 minutes.
There it is. Hola. Big one.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, outside of that, I don't know. Ashley Underwood, I think, possibly has a little bit of a shot. I think Ashley Underwood, Natalie, I think they both have, like, minimal shots. Though, to be honest, I think Chelsea Meisner probably is over Ashley. So it's like, I don't know. But then again, supposedly Ashley was in the running for one of these seasons. Was it Blood vs. Water? I think. But then again, almost everyone was called for Blood vs. Water. But again, I believe she was actually, like, pretty far into casting now. So, I mean, that's something. Where are we going? No, not that way. Again, the Grant's probably not. I think the only Zapatero member that has a shot at this point is probably Mike Chisel, and even then, I think his time's starting to end too. Again, he was in the running for, I believe, Second Chance. Was it Second Chance or was it Blood vs. I don't know. He was in the running for something, but I think at this point, I don't think it's happening. I think he's pretty much gone.
Must be what she meant.
Oh, that was it? Oh. Okay.
Sounds bad. I'm out of here.
Yeah, we can fast travel out. Cool. So yeah, we can do the mission now. So let's do the mission. Well, I mean, we'll probably do it next episode, but either way, we'll fast travel there. Fuck, it's already 12:30. Today went super quick. At least it feels like we're making more progress today than we did yesterday. But yeah, I think that's about it for 22. Oh no, I think Stephanie Valencia also has a shot. Again, considering she was in the casting pool for that, and I would love to see Stephanie Valencia play again. I actually really like her. I mean, I used to have a pretty big crush on her, so there's that. I kind of almost forgot about her now. Okay, so I think I might as well talk up until like 25 or so, because I feel like that's a good cutoff point. We're done with the game for now. I'm just going to talk about Survivor for the rest. So 24, I think Kim is probably not coming back for a while, I feel like. I think that's something. I think, who else is there? Alright, I think Sabrina has a shot. I think, the other one has a shot that I can't think of. I think Chelsea has a shot. Wait, does Stephanie Valencia have kids? I just realized I'm looking up Stephanie Valencia right now. I didn't realize she had kids now. Like I'm pretty sure she was like getting married or something like right after Second Chance. Yeah, I mean she has kids in like almost all her photos. So I'm assuming she has kids now. So that's something. But either way, yeah, who else is in? Actually, I skipped 23, didn't I? Yeah, I skipped 23. Okay, 23. Sophie has a shot. I think Sophie could come back again. I think the problem with Sophie recently has been that Aubrey's been kind of taking her spot. But I feel like with Aubrey having just come back for 38, I could see Sophie coming back for 40. Who else? I mean, again, Coach, but it's like whatever. Albert, I would like to see play again. He's never coming back though. No to Rick. No to Brandon. No to Edna. I don't think. No to Whitney. No to Keith. No to. Jim Rice. I would love to see back again. Obviously, he was in the running for Second Chance. I think that would be cool if he could come back. But yeah, I think at the end of the day, I think really it's only Sophie at this point that's coming back. I would like to see Christine too. I think Christine would be fun. But yeah. So who else? Which, by the way, I've scrolled through Stephanie Valencia's Instagram for some reason. I don't know why I went this far. But either way, and maybe it isn't her kid because I don't see any pictures of her pregnant yet. And yeah, I've gotten back to the point where she was on Second Chance or whatever. So yeah, I don't think it's her kid. But either way, who cares? What was I talking about? 23. Yeah, I think only Sophie. 24 again. I think Sabrina. I think Chelsea. That might be it. I don't think any of the guys have a shot of coming back anymore. I think Troyzan was the best, but Troyzan came back obviously for Game Changers. I don't think he's coming back again. Even though, I gotta be honest, I wouldn't be opposed to another Troyzan run. But I don't think it's happening. And also, I would rather have Brad over Troyzan anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And then... yeah, I mean, Sophie... Oh, not Sophie, one more time. Chelsea, Sabrina. Kat, I think we're done with. I don't think we need Kat. Alicia would be interesting, but I don't know if we need her. Christina Chan, no. Monica would be funny, but again, I would rather have Brad at this point. I think Brad's a more dynamic player. So yeah. I think, yeah, I think that's about it. I think just Sabrina and Chelsea, really. Yeah, 30, and then 25. We're gonna end after we talk about 25. So 25, I think Denise obviously has a shot of playing again. I think if it's an all-winner season, I think she's pretty much a lock. After that's a bit tougher. Lisa, I don't think wants to play again, so I don't think she will. Malcolm, I think, is a lock to play again. I would be very surprised if Malcolm does not play for a fourth time. And to be honest, I'll be surprised if he doesn't play in 40. I would be very surprised. Unless they do some sort of weird twist that he doesn't fit into, but I mean, if it's just a normal All-Star season, I would be very surprised if he's not in 40. So yeah, I mean, after that, I think it gets a bit tougher. I mean, Abby, it's like, is Abby gonna play again? I don't know. I think she's kind of like one of these people that like could potentially play again, but I don't think we need to see her play again. And Pete would be interesting. And if I remember right, didn't Survivor do a poll recently, like this actual Survivor Twitter, do like some sort of poll recently where like they added Pete to the group, and it was like a group of like really like fan favorite people, and then all of a sudden it was Pete, and that was just like really strange that they added Pete in there. So I think it was the hottest males or something. It was like, and it was like some iconic people and then Pete or something like that. It was something like that, and I feel like that's probably a better sign for Pete than most people expect. Yeah, I wouldn't be upset if a Pete return. I think Pete played a pretty good. I mean, had a pretty solid game. Again, he not perfect, obviously, but. And that's probably it. I mean, RC, kinda. I mean, obviously RC's kind of been a bit. I mean, she didn't want to play in Second Chance. She turned down Second Chance because of Abby. So I don't know. Yeah, I think that's about it, right? Zane Knight would be funny, but no. Russell Swan would be funny, but no. And then Jeff Kent would be cool, but I don't think he'll play again. But yeah. So yeah, that is it for this episode of the Let's Play. We'll continue on tomorrow, or we'll continue on later. Oh yeah, so it does look like by the way, it does look like the New Game Plus for Odyssey will be coming out on Tuesday, so that's something. I think we might go ahead and do it. Might play New Game Plus after this, I think, maybe, but we'll see. So that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching.